what is first house, what is second house. So we all have confusion. What is it? So let me tell you, if it is written one or any symbol, wherever one is coming, it's not first house. We have different three types of charts in India. We follow it. That is, one is North Indian style, South Indian style, and also Northeastern style. So mostly North Indian and South Indian is popular. So coming to, so Lagna is not that. You will have either, if it's written in Hindi, it will be written La, or in whatever the language, it's written as La or LA or AS. So that is ascendant. So that will be your first house. Whether it is 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. 3 means your ascendant is starting from Gemini. If it is 1 and AS, then your ascendant is Aries. In generally Kalpursh Kundli, first house is Aries by default. We all know it, like the zodiac system itself starts from Aries. Now let me discuss about first house and all the 12 houses in this. The first house governs the body, complexion, marks, moles, longevity, happiness or unhappiness. A positive planet or aspecting positive planet will give you happiness, and if there is some kind of negative or malefic influence, then you will be having some unhappy situations. Your temperament, your manner of living, and you yourself is first house. Your confidence, your self-confidence, your self-respect, everything which is self is first house. Now let's see what second house is. Second house relates to wealth, happiness. Again, it's happiness. Not only the first house, second house is also happiness. We have many houses giving the same quality, and that happiness depends upon the Karakatvas. So second house, generally it's known as Dhanabhava, and first is Tanubhava. And second house represents pleasure, truthfulness, speech, your face, eyes, and your family, immediate family, not the extended family, that's immediate family, relatives as well. Second house is also food which you eat. So any planet sitting in the second house will make sure that it also gives and adds the qualities of that particular planet. If Mars is sitting, then the individual will like spicy foods. And if it is Venus, the individual will like lots of sweets. If it is Moon or it is Cancer, second house is Cancer, the individual will like milk and milk products. So likewise, we can decide what kind of food you eat, how you're gonna speak. All these can be attributed by second house, and more or the less, and very importantly, many of the people doesn't know or doesn't follow that second house most importantly represents your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is first house, your subconscious mind is your second house, and the unconscious mind is your 12th house. So let's see now third house. What is third house? Third house is Bandhu Bhava. Sorry, Sahaja Bhava. It is all about your co-bonds, governs brothers, sisters, siblings, younger siblings. Most predominantly, 11th house governs the older siblings. Your boldness, your strength, your courage, your communication skills, your strength, writing skills, hands, shoulders. This is what third house is. Third house is also your energy levels. How much energy you're gonna put to do any kind of task, whether it is family or whether it is your workplace. And sometimes, not all the time, like sometimes we need to check third house for longevity as well. I shall tell you why it is. Self, the longevity of a person, because if you have a malefic planet or influence of Ketu or Saturn on third house, the courage levels of that individual is somewhat low, and it makes an individual to feel depressed. And third house also needs to be checked with respect to any kind of psychological issues. Let's see now fourth house. Fourth house is Bandhu Bhava, and it represents friends, mother, motherland. The place where you are born is your motherland. The childhood home and your happiness, vehicles, house, home, land related things, family, property, not the ancestral property that is seen by 8th house, and also your 12th house ancestral property needs to be checked by 8th and 12th house. General property you need to check from 4th house, which you are going to earn or which you are going to establish. There are multiple other houses which also govern the properties related matters, but right now fourth house to consider is nourishment. That is more important. Your emotions will be seen through your fourth house. Let's see now about fifth house. Fifth house is Putra Bhava. Putra Bhava doesn't indicate only it is, men or male. It's about children. As the texts and scriptures have been written by males, men have been predominantly used wherever, and in general also when we speak we attribute by saying he. So is the reason it's been said as Putra Bhava. Otherwise, it is the Bhava of children. So it relates to children, it relates to creativity and creation, and children are the creative forms of love, romance. So fifth house is also seen for love, romance, your intelligence, speculation, games, sports, name, fame, creativity, any kind of creativity. Your creative skills is being attributed by fifth house. All sports or drawing, any kind of creativity, artist performance is also seen by fifth house. And fifth house is your Purva Punya house. Any person who is going through the fifth house dasha or under dasha, and good planets or good planets aspects will give them a very good result during its dasha period. Suppose it is, for example, for an Aquarius ascendant, the fifth house will be Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury dasha or antardasha or pratyanta dasha to this native will be fruitful. And again, we need to check it out because Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So Mercury is again 8th house lord. So whatever the native is going to get the fruits from the Purva Janma, that is because 5th house is Purva Punya, is not so easy. The native will be blessed with positive things. July, death-like situations. July, hard work. July, sudden gains. No, it's not so smooth, but positive things will happen provided if Mercury is well placed. If Mercury is placed in its friendly nakshatras or friendly signs, the fruits will be good, better, and best. If Mercury is debilitated, for example, if it is in second house and it doesn't have any kind of Nijbang Rajyog or cancellation of debilitation, then the native will lose lots of money as well during this particular time. So the prediction depends upon the entire chart, placements, dasha, antardasha, and pratyantardasha, and transits will activate. So transits plays only 20% of your birth chart reading. So don't just rely on transits. Now let's see about sixth house. Sixth house is Aribhava or Roga Bhava. So it governs enemies, diseases, debts, loans, maternal relatives, conflicts, strength, stomach problems. See, it is one of the Upachaya house. And here in sixth house, any kind of malefic planet's presence gives the individual a fighting spree. And for example, Rahu in sixth house is known to be well performer, and also Mars. Sixth house has, it's a prarabdha karma. Our prarabdha karma is also seen from sixth house. So do not ignore or neglect sixth house. Sixth house reading will tell you what are the debts you are carrying from past janma. The loans which you take, your credit card also is seen from sixth house. Credit card is nothing but loan and debt which you are taking from the bank. So that also needs to be checked and analyzed very properly. So the debts carrying from the past janma, that is prarabdha karma, is also seen from sixth house. Now let's see seventh house. Seventh house represents wife, spouse, husband, spouse as an overall, relationships, marriage, your contracts, your business partners, diplomacy, legal arrangements. So marriage is a legal arrangement. So is the reason we are seeing seventh house as partnership house, that is spouse house as well. And not only that, any third person apart from family who is coming into your life in later stage also is seen from seventh house. And most of the time we often ignore the long term relationships. So the long term relationships should and must also be seen as seventh house only. Seventh house, married spouse you are looking at, but if there is any kind of malefic influence on your second house and seventh house, second and seventh house, the native will have multiple relationships or divorce, breakup in their marriages. And so the first spouse in generally is seen from seventh house, and second spouse is seen from, some texts say it is second house and some say it as ninth house. Basically, relationships, any third person who is out of your family member who is going to be with you lasting for long time is seen from seventh house. Let's see now what's eighth house is. Eighth house, again, it's one of the Upchaya houses, one of the negative houses we consider it, and any malefic planet uh, in eighth house will give positive results. And when eighth house is in sixth house, or eighth house is in 12th house, it becomes a very good Raj Yoga. Eighth house generally denotes death, terminus vitae, wills, legacies, and in-laws, chronic diseases, sudden gains, sudden losses, sudden wealth, that is what? Extravagance, suits, quarrels, co-workers, occult matters, investigations, and unknown diseases which cannot be diagnosed. That is what eighth house is all about. Mysteries is also eighth house. in order to say about 8th house, it is very difficult because 8th house cannot be predicted. 8th house cannot be predicted means it's very less what I'm saying right now. We will discuss deeply in some other in a detailed version. And 8th house is known as Ayudhaya Sthana. That's what longevity. So first house, third house, 8th house and 12th house needs to be checked for longevity, and your moon sign as well. Not only moon sign, where is your moon, in which nakshatra your moon is present, that also tells you about longevity. And 8th house is Rantrasthana or Ayodhaya Sthana. So now let's see about 9th house. 9th house is Dharmasthana or Pitrubhava. It's the house which determines and tells about your father-like figures, gurus, mentors, guides, your travels, long travels. Auspicious qualities basically is all about 9th house, moral conditions, your religion, father, guru, I told you, and good fortune, and also your grandchildren can be seen by 9th house. Let's see what is in 10th house. 10th house is Karma Bhava. It relates to your profession, honors, dignity, reputation. 10th house, let's discuss in detail. I shall be giving a video on this. It's very important as it's karma sthana. So we always say, do your karma and just leave the fruits to the Almighty. And the fruits, the house for fruits is 11th house. 11th house is Labhasthana or Labha Bhava. It governs your income, finance, elder siblings, your networking, your friends. All this is seen from 11th house. See, 11th house is third from your 9th house. So your father's strength is seen from 11th house. Now it is 6th from 6th house. So how you are defeating or how you are going to have the debts from your prarabdha karma. It is the final profit or loss of your entire life. So 11th house is its gains or loss. That depends from which planet is governing and the dispositor, or any other planet is present in 11th house, and where is 11th house lord present. So all these things will tell you whether you're gonna have gains or whether you're going to have losses. See, 6th is prarabdha karma. The way you're finishing your prarabdha karma and creating sanchita karma for the next prarabdha karma is seen from 11th house. So 6th to 6th, that is your profits and gains. I'm just stressing this again and again, so do not ignore 11th house. 11th house is all about here the sanchita karma which you are creating in this janma. Second house is it's not your income, it is the amount. So amount plus profit or loss is your income. That is what I feel. So whatever you're inputting in the second house, and the whole thing, after traveling the entire life, the end what you are going to keep is your 11th house. And let's see what's 12th house. 12th house is Vyaya Bhava. Indicates your expenditures, distant world, moksha sthana. It is presented and interpreted as spirituality, imagination, and losses as well. Loss of any, see, you're earning something and you're losing it for, say it for hospital expenditure or school fees, anything like that. That is seen from 12th house. Your forgiveness, releases, and secret relationships, secret affairs, lifespan. See, 6, 8, 12 is always needs to be checked in a detailed manner to understand the secret or the hidden aspects of an individual. We shall discuss more in detail in some other video. As of now, I think you got it. What exactly are the all 12 houses? 12 houses or 12th house is also grandparents' house. So you need to check what is, like, how your lineage, how it's going to, and see 12 you are ending and you're going to start next janma or next life, and how it's going to be. It all needs to be checked from 11th and 12th house. And these are the primary significances of all the houses in Vedic astrology. So hope you liked it. If you have liked it, do subscribe and do give a like to it and encourage me and motivate me. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.